Hey guys, so this is a quick video. Actually, was a long video, but I decided to redo the video mid modification. So this is, to recap, this is a Benelli M4 clone. This is the actually AXA AKSA S4. So S4 is, I guess, their clone version of the M4, Benelli M410. So this is the AXA company right here. Benelli M4 clone. That's what it looks like. It has a really long stock with a pistol grip and has the 10 round magazine tube with a faux block in there. And it also has a Picatinny rail on the top, but I went ahead and removed that. And what else? I cleaned the threads with some soapy water, and this thing is clear. You know, it's open and nothing in the magazine tube. All right, and this thing is sweet. One of my modifications I might make a video of, is adding a 12-inch length of pull Hogue stock. I also add a quick detach cutie sling point, and this cutie sling point that also has slots for a rail, and I have a custom rail here with a Olight infrared. So this is the infrared Olight with a switcher there. I think you can see it. There you go. And there's a low setting too, low and high. And it's 1,000 lumens for the regular light. Boop, boop. Sorry. And you can turn it off. And it has this quick detach rail that I really liked at first, but now I'm not sure if I like it anymore. But anyways, it also has a quick detach pressure switch that has a high-low setting. So overall, I think the light's cool. It is what it is with Olight and their reputation. Some of you might know, but if you don't know, just look up Olight and you might find out. So anyways, this review, or this install, this is more of an install than a review. The install is actually for this Battle Steel low profile co-witness sight mount. And the footprint for this is actually the T2 red dot sight, and I'm using a Sig Sauer Romeo 5. And I got this. When you're buying the Romeo 5, I recommend you going to Sig Sauer's website to actually buy it, because the clone of this red dot is actually extremely spot on. Even the box is is amazing. The box that the clone comes in is extremely convincing. So I went ahead and bought the actual one from Sig Sauer themselves, and I didn't get it off of eBay or anything like that, because these clones are for sale on eBay and everything. And there's a few YouTube videos showing the clone versus this, and it's really scary how spot on it is. And like the telltale signs are very minimal, but one of them is like the corners here on the Sig Sauer. You can see that there's they're rounded off like chamfered, and in the clone version they're a little bit sharper, but it's you can't tell in the pictures, and when you get them side by side you can hardly tell either. So anyways, that's this install is this actual rail mount for the Benelli M4 and the clones of the Benelli M4. So, and to recap, the Sig Sauer has a T2 footprint, and it goes right on this Battle Steel rail. And I'll have a link on where to get this. You can get it from battlesteel.com, or you can get it from bowtech.com. And I don't know where they're made. They're probably made in China, but they have warehouses here. So get on Bowtech, because if you get on Battle Steel, I think it would have cost me $10 extra, and the coupon codes didn't work on battlesteel.com. So get on bowtech.com. And the websites are completely identical. They're basically the same exact website. It's just labeled differently. I don't know why they did that. And I don't know why the sales or the prices are slightly different. And 6 Hour Romeo 5, get that from 6 Hour, because you want to make sure that when you install this on your shotgun, you want it to be real, because the recoil, you don't want the red dot to be walking on you. And also, this red dot has 2 night vision settings, so super low, light, and they'll work on night vision. So, and what else? Oh yeah, I got that because I plan on going boar hunting with this, so I think that would be pretty cool. Hopefully I can see through it. If not, I'll just use the infrared light to spot them out, or whatever. So you want to remove your top rail off of your Benelli M4 or clone, and that would be one of these. Ton of grease on it, flathead screws, and these screws. The important thing for installing a battle steel mount is that the screws, you want to get the screws that come with the battle steel to be the same length as the screws that were installed on your rail. So in this case, this screw was 7.06 millimeters, and I had to grind down the top of the battle steel screws. You can see, right? You can just see that they're shiny. Focus. It's not gonna focus. Well, anyways, you see that they're shiny. That's because I hit them on the belt sander and made them short, and now they are 7.3, 7.5, whatever, or 0.5. So they are should be short enough to where they don't press down on the inner barrel, or that's not called an inner barrel. That's airsoft talk. But yeah. So now I can install the battle steel rail, which will co-witness with the front and rear sight, and that already looks freaking sick. Okay, let me get some Loctite on the screw. I hate this Loctite. It just flies out of this stinking bottle. Okay, that's enough Loctite. It doesn't take much, so just put enough. It's a small amount of Loctite. I'm gonna do the first screw. Not too tight, because I got 4 more. Come on. Yeah, I didn't even squeeze the bottle, and it just dribbled out like that. Okay. Blue Loctite, so you can remove it later if you need. Red Loctite is damn near permanent. Red Loctite takes some heat to remove screws, and there are spots in this shotgun that you do need red Loctite on, like this this spot right here. There's a small flathead screw that goes in here that basically, what is that called, when the shells hit it, when the shells hit the, I don't know what you call it, the extractor. Well, the extractor is on the bolt, but the other side of the extractor, I guess. So anyways, we remove that. Oh yeah, back to the screws. Now, I don't know how, oh my god. Yeah, see? Okay, so that one has a little bit extra on there. I barely squeezed that stupid bottle, and it just came. Okay. Now when you tighten screws, you want to go in a zigzag pattern. Same thing with your car lug nuts. You want to go in a star pattern. This one I'm going to zigzag pattern. Alright, so I did the front, back, middle, back to the front. Just hair snug, tight, hand tight. I notice this one sits down lower than the rest. That makes me a little worried. I'm gonna try to remove the barrel to make sure it's not in there. Let me clean my hand. Damn, it's Loctite. Okay, I don't need Loctite anymore. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. So yeah, already that looks freaking sick. Doesn't co-witness. But maybe that's just me. Let me turn it on. Maybe I'll just raise my rear sight and my co-witness, but before that, you know, I need to sight the gun in. I haven't shot it yet. Okay. But overall, that looks freaking amazing. Look at that. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, taking the barrel off. Make sure it's not snagging. Yeah, all the screws are, all the screws are good. So if you look in there, you can see those silver circles. Those are the bottoms of the screws, and they are bottomed out. So we are all set. Put this back together. There you go. I have a hard time putting it back together because I have a heat wrap around the fore end. I didn't want to spend $200 or $150 for the heat wrap, or the fore end, the M-Lock fore end, because I like the lines of the shotgun already, so I opted for a heat wrap, and I have fiberglass underneath on top of the barrel, so fiberglass heat wrap from like car exhaust, so that should keep it from melting because it's directly on top of the barrel. So actually, you might be able to see it. Yeah. So in there is fiberglass. You can kind of see it there. Cool. So yeah, that's it. The Romeo 5 on top of the Benelli M4. I also am going to print some accessories for this. So right now I have this large bolt handle, and it's pretty solid because it actually goes over the existing bolt handle. And I have these saddles, but I don't think I'm gonna sell these because someone else already makes them, and he's an American company. I'm not gonna copy him, and I'm not gonna steal his sales because someone did that to me, and on some of my other firearm stuff, and it just feels like absolute dog crap. So don't steal people's stuff. And this isn't technically stealing his design, but it's similar to the design. It's my own design. But yeah, saddles go on there, and just like his, you would take your new saddle, push this one off, and it'll fall off, and install a new saddle, like so. And they sit on there. And mine's completely 3D printed. His aluminum and steel. I recommend buying his, even though it's like top dollar stuff. But yeah, anyways, that is it for the Battle Steel install. Very easy. So remember, you have to shorten these screws to 7.05 millimeters. And for the clones, and you can make sure you buy a Sig Sauer sight directly from Sig Sauer, or you can get actual T1 if you want to spend that kind of money on a red dot sight. So I think the T1s are like $800 or something like that, and the Romeo 5 is only $130, $149. So yeah, and the Battle Steel rail mount on Bowtech is $49.95. So that's pretty cheap, and it looks super slick. So yeah, guys, sorry for the lengthy video. It would have been way longer, but I summarized it and cut it all down. So yeah, I hope you like my video. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, please. I need to grow, and I need to do more posts or videos. All right, guys, peace out.